reporters, and documentary filmmakers work tirelessly to provide you with accurate, unbiased, and thought-provoking content. Program. Here at Wenyeji TV, we are dedicated to bringing you in-depth coverage of the latest news, events, and stories from around the world. Our team of passionate journalists, reporters, and documentary filmmakers work tirelessly to provide you with accurate, unbiased, and thought-provoking content. Program. To all our viewers, this is Wenyeji TV, and I am Mike James. Much appreciation to our producer, James Whittaker. We are going to teach you something interesting and fun. How about learning some facts about WorldCoin, a cryptocurrency project that scans your eyeballs? Blush. WorldCoin is a project that aims to create a more human and inclusive economic system by distributing a new digital token to every person on the planet. Here are some facts that will surprise you about WorldCoin. WorldCoin uses a device called the Orb, which is a spherical scanner that can verify a person's unique identity by scanning their iris. The Orb is designed to be privacy-preserving, meaning that it does not store or reveal purposes, such as payments, purchases, transfers, governance, and more. WorldCoin also provides a mobile app called World App, which is a self-custodial wallet that allows users to manage their digital assets and access the global economy. WorldCoin's mission is to enable universal access to the global economy by building the world's largest human identity and financial public utility. WorldCoin believes in the inherent worth and equality of every individual, the right to personal privacy, and the power of open and public collaboration. WorldCoin is backed by some prominent investors and supporters, such as Andreessen Horowitz, Coinbase Ventures, Reid Hoffman, Jack Dorsey, Naval Ravikant, and Sam Altman, who is also the co-founder and CEO of OpenAI. WorldCoin has been launched in over 30 countries, mostly in the developing world, where it has reached more than 2.2 million users. Some of the use cases and success stories of WorldCoin are global transactions, identity verification, and universal basic income. WorldCoin has also faced some controversies and challenges, such as privacy concerns, regulatory hurdles, technical issues, and ethical questions. For example, Kenya became the first country to suspend WorldCoin's activities and launched a multi-agency investigation into the project's practices. These are some of the facts that we can teach you about WorldCoin. I hope you find them interesting and informative. 8/9/12:28 a.m. After that short analysis, we now want to give you examples of success stories, to give you some as we give you some examples of where and how WorldCoin has worked. WorldCoin is a project that has been launched in over 30 countries, mostly in the developing world, where it has reached more than 2.2 million users. Some of the use cases and success stories of WorldCoin are global transactions. WorldCoin's primary use lies in facilitating across the world. With near-instant transaction times and minimal fees, people can seamlessly transfer value across borders without intermediary. For example, a user from Ghana shared his experience of sending WorldCoin to his friend in Nigeria using the World. He said that the process was fast, easy, and secure, and that he was happy with the service. WorldCoin also provides a digital ID system based on what it calls proof of personhood, with the project backed by investors including Andreessen Horowitz. This system enables users to verify their humanness online while maintaining their privacy through zero-knowledge proofs via a custom biometric device called the Orb. For example, a user from Indonesia said that he used his World ID to access a website that required human verification and that he felt more confident about his online identity. WorldCoin's vision is to create a more inclusive and fair economic system for everyone by distributing a share of its tokens to every person on the planet. By doing so, WorldCoin hopes to provide a universal basic income that can help people meet their basic needs and improve their quality of life. For example, a user from Kenya said that he received 25 WLD~$50 worth of WorldCoin after getting scanned by the Orb, and that he used the money to buy food and pay for his school fees. These are some of the examples of where and how WorldCoin has worked. I hope you find them interesting and informative. 8/9/8/16 a.m. WorldCoin is a project that aims to create a global digital identity and financial network using biometric scanning and cryptocurrency. It has attracted a lot of attention and controversy, especially in Kenya, where it was recently suspended by the government. Here are some of the myths and mysteries surrounding WorldCoin. Myth: WorldCoin stores everyone's iris images in a database. This is false. WorldCoin does not store iris images, but only iris codes, which are numerical representations of the most important features of an individual's iris pattern. These codes are used to verify that a person is unique and has not appeared in front of an orb before. The codes are also encrypted and protected by zero-knowledge proofs, which ensure that no one can access or link them to any personal information. Myth: WorldCoin only operates in developing countries. This is false. WorldCoin operates in a wide range of countries, including developed ones like Portugal, where more than 1.1% of the population has signed up to use the protocol. WorldCoin's goal is to give everyone access to the global economy, regardless of their location or status. However, WorldCoin also recognizes the importance of serving the underserved, especially in developing nations where many people lack a legal or digital. Mystery: what is the purpose of the orbs? The orbs are custom biometric imaging devices that privately and securely verify an individual's unique personhood. They are designed to be portable, durable, and user-friendly. They have two tasks. 1. Determine if someone is an actual living person, and 2. Create an iris code by taking a set of pictures of the person's iris. The orbs are also connected to the WorldCoin blockchain, which records and validates all transactions and identities on the network. Mystery: how does WorldCoin distribute? WorldCoin distributes its cryptocurrency, also called WorldCoin, to anyone who signs up for a World ID using an orb. The amount of WorldCoin given to each person depends on several factors, such as the country they live in, the total supply of WorldCoin, and the number of people who have already signed up. The distribution is designed to be fair and inclusive, rewarding early adopters and incentivizing participation. I hope this analysis gives you an in-depth overview what WorldCoin is all about. Some people have even tried to link it to religious beliefs and Bible prophecies. Others are concerned about their health, and others have unpredictable expectations. All the same, Wenyeji TV has given you the exact facts as they are on the ground, and the decision to sign in or not remains an individual choice, putting into consideration government regulations and guidelines. This program is a production of Wenyeji TV, produced and directed by JW. I am Mike James, wishing you a wonderful time. Here at Wenyeji TV, we are dedicated to bringing you in-depth coverage of the latest news, events, and stories from around the world. Our team of passionate journalists, reporters, and documentary filmmakers work tirelessly to provide you with accurate, unbiased, and thought-provoking content. Program.
Ndani ya Wenyeji TV. Mimi ni JW. Leo tunaangazia hasa muungano wa Azimio One Kenya unaoongozwa na kinara wake Raila Amolo Odinga. Na leo tungepenza kuangazia matukio ya hivi karibuni, hasa matukio ambayo yameendelea kuchambuliwa na wachanganuzi wengi wa kisiasa, wakitoa maoni mbalimbali kuhusiana na matukio yanayomlenga hasa kiongozi wa Wiper Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Sasa kuhusiana na kuteuliwa kwake kuongoza kikosi cha Azimio One Kenya katika mazungumzo ya maridhiano kati yake na Kenya Kwanza. Kuteuliwa kwa kiongozi wa Wiper Kalonzo Musyoka kuongoza kikosi kizima cha muungano wa Azimio la Umoja One Kenya kwenye mazungumzo ya maridhiano na Kenya Kwanza kunaonekana kumweka katika safu ya mbele kuwa mgombea urais wa mrengo huo mwaka 2027. Wadadisi wanabashiri kuwa kumteua bwana Musyoka katika nafasi hiyo, kiongozi wa Azimio Raila Odinga huenda anamtia makali kwa kinyang'anyiro hicho dhidi ya rais wa sasa William Ruto. Nduru katika muungano huo zinasema kuwa bwana Odinga ndiye aliyempendekeza bwana Musyoka kwa wadhifa huo alipokuwa na rais William Ruto faragani kwenye mkahawa mmoja jijini Mombasa Julai 30. Rais wa zamani Olusegun Obasanjo, ambaye amependekezwa na jamii ya kimataifa kuwa mpatanishi katika mzozo wa kisiasa kati ya mirengo hii asimu, alihudhuria mkutano huo. Ni katika mkutano huo ambapo Dr. Ruto na bwana Odinga walikubaliana kubuni kamati ya watu 10, 5 kutoka kila mrengo, kuendesha mazungumzo ya kusaka suluhu kwa masuala yaliyochangia wafuasi wa Azimio kufanya maandamano dhidi ya serikali tangu Machi mwaka huu. Mrengo huo wa upinzani umekuwa ukishinikiza serikali ipunguze gharama ya maisha, ibadili mfumo wa uteuzi wa makamishna wapya wa tume huru ya uchaguzi na mipaka IEBC ili uwe ushirikishi zaidi, uruhusu ukaguzi wa mitambo ya tume ya IEBC ya kunakili matokeo ya kura za urais, yani SAFA, na ikome kuingilia masuala ya ndani ya vyama tanzu vya Azimio, miongoni mwa masuala mengine. Kabla ya kuteuliwa kwake kuongoza upinzani kwenye meza ya mazungumzo, bwana Musyoka aliteuliwa na kuongoza mazungumzo kati ya mrengo huo na mabalozi wa nchi za magharibi ambao wamekuwa wakihimiza maridhiano kati ya Azimio na Kenya Kwanza. Kwa mfano, mnamo Julai 21, 2023, kiongozi huyo wa Wiper alikutana na mabalozi wa Amerika, Uingereza, Uholanzi na wawakilishi wa Umoja wa Mataifa nyumbani kwake mtaani Karen, Nairobi, kujadili njia za kukomesha maandamano hayo yaliyosababisha maafa na uharibifu wa mali katika angalau kaunti 20 nchini Kenya. Isitoshe, bwana Musyoka ambaye aliwahi kuhudumu kama makamu wa rais wa Kenya kati ya 2008 na 2013, aghalabu ndiye utwikwa hadhi ya kusoma taarifa ya pamoja ya vinara wa Azimio baada ya mikutano yao inayohudhuriwa na miongoni mwa wengine bwana Odinga na rais mstaafu Uhuru Kenyatta. Baadhi ya mikutano hiyo imekuwa ikifanyika katika kituo cha SKM mtaani Karen, ambacho ndio ofisi za kibinafsi za kiongozi huyo wa Wiper. Bila shaka inaonekana kuwa bwana Odinga anamwandaa Kalonzo Musyoka kuwa mrithi wake katika Azimio, na sio mrithi tu, bali hata mgombea urais kwa tiketi ya Azimio katika kinyang'anyiro cha mwaka 2027. Hii ndio amemteua kuongoza kikosi cha Azimio kwenye meza ya mazungumzo na mrengo wa Kenya Kwanza. Hayo ndiyo maoni yake mchanganuzi wa masuala ya kisiasa Gabriel Mudhuma. Bwana Mudhuma, ambaye pia ni wakili, anaongeza kuwa tajriba ya bwana Musyoka katika nyanja za uongozi na upatanishi pia umfanya kufaa zaidi kuongoza Azimio katika awamu hii ya pili ya mazungumzo. Kando na bwana Odinga mwenye tajriba nyingi na Uhuru Kenyatta pamoja na Martha Karua, bwana Kalonzo ndio wanasiasa wenye tajriba kubwa zaidi katika kambi ya Azimio. Nadhani ingawa ni wazi kuwa Odinga anamkweza Kalonzo, ni mwanasiasa huyo amewahi kuongoza shughuli za upatanishi wa mzozo wa kisiasa nchini Sudan Kusini. Bwana Musyoka amewahi kumuunga mkono Bwana Odinga mara 3 katika ndoto zake za kuongoza taifa hili kama rais, mara 2 kama mgombea mwenza wake. Katika uchaguzi wa mwaka jana, Bwana Odinga alimteua Bi Karua kuwa mgombeaji mwenza wake, huku akimwahidi Bwana Musyoka wadhifa wa mkuu wa mawaziri endapo angeshinda urais katika kinyang'anyiro hicho cha mwaka 2022. Kulingana na seneta wa Makueni Daniel Maanzo, Bwana Musyoka ndiye kiongozi ambaye anafaa kupeperusha bendera ya Azimio katika kinyang'anyiro cha urais mwaka 2027. Penzi mtazamaji, hii ni makala maalum iliyoangazia muungano wa Azimio One Kenya unaoongozwa naye Raila Omolo Odinga. Na leo tukimwangazia kinara mwenza na kiongozi wa chama cha Wiper Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, kutokana na matukio ya hivi karibuni ambapo ameteuliwa kuongoza kikosi cha Azimio One Kenya katika mazungumzo ya maridhiano kati yake na Kenya Kwanza. Mimi ni JW na hii ni Wenyeji TV, tukisema kwaherini.
Here at Wenyeji TV, we are dedicated to bringing you in-depth coverage of the latest news, events, and stories from around the world. Our team of passionate journalists, reporters, and documentary filmmakers work tirelessly to provide you with accurate, unbiased, and thought-provoking content. Welcome to Wenyeji TV, a home of documentaries, historical features, and reality shows. Please support our channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing our videos. With JW James Wataka. Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni on Wednesday accused the World Bank of using money to try to coerce the government over its controversial anti-gay legislation. His comments followed an announcement by the US-based global lender on Tuesday that it was suspending new loans to the East African country over what is considered among the world's harshest laws targeting LGBTQ communities. The World Bank said that Uganda's Anti-Homosexuality Act fundamentally contradicts the institution's values, and that no new public financing would be presented to its board of directors for approval for the time being. But Museveni, who signed the measures into law in May, posted on X, the former Twitter, that Ugandans will develop with or without loans. It is therefore unfortunate that the World Bank and other actors dare to want to coerce us into abandoning our faith, culture, principles, and sovereignty using money, the veteran leader said. We do not need pressure from anybody to know how to solve problems in our society. Museveni nevertheless said Uganda was continuing discussions with the World Bank so that they and we avoid this diversion if possible. This is Wenyeji TV, and I am Mike James, a production by JW. Here at Wenyeji TV, we are dedicated to bringing you in-depth coverage of the latest news, events, and stories from around the world. Our team of passionate journalists, reporters, and documentary filmmakers work tirelessly to provide you with accurate, unbiased, and thought-provoking content. Program.
This is Wenyeji TV, and I am Mike James. The producer of this insightful story is James Wedaka. We Bring the Story has captured the imaginations of human beings for decades about UFOs or UAPs. The historical part of UAPs is very intriguing and rich. There are many sources that document the sightings and testimonies of UAPs throughout history, from ancient times to the present day. Here are some of the main points that you might find interesting. UAPs are not a new phenomenon. People have reported seeing strange objects or lights in the sky for thousands of years, across different cultures and regions. Some of these sightings have been interpreted as natural phenomena, such as meteors, comets, or atmospheric effects, while others have been associated with supernatural or religious meanings, such as gods, angels, demons, or omens. The term UFO, unidentified flying object, was coined by the U.S. Air Force in 1952, 5 years after a private pilot named Kenneth Arnold reported seeing 9 saucer-like objects near Mount Rainier in Washington. This was one of the first widely publicized UFO sightings in modern times, and it sparked a wave of interest and speculation about the possibility of extraterrestrial visitors. The U.S. government has been investigating UFOs and UAPs for decades, but its efforts have been largely secretive and controversial. Some of the known projects include Project Blue Book, which ran from 1952 to 1969 and collected over 12,000 reports of UFO sightings; Project Sign and Project Grudge, which were predecessors of Project Blue Book and operated from 1947 to 1952. The Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, ADA, which ran from 2007 to 2012 and studied UFOs and UAPs from a military perspective; and the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force, WAPF, which was established in 2020 by the U.S. Department of Defense as a successor to ADA. Some of the most famous UFO and UAP sightings include the Roswell incident in 1947, when a rancher in New Mexico claimed to have found debris from a crashed flying saucer; the Washington, D.C. flap in 1952, when multiple radar operators and eyewitnesses reported seeing unidentified objects flying over the nation's capital; the Rendlesham Forest incident in 1980, when U.S. and British military personnel stationed at RAF Woodbridge in England encountered strange lights and craft in a nearby forest; the Phoenix Lights in 1997, when thousands of people in Arizona witnessed a series of lights forming a V-shaped formation over the city of Phoenix; and the Nimitank encounter in 2004, the Tic Tac incident in 2015, and the Gimbal incident in 2015, when U.S. Navy pilots detected and chased oval-shaped, tic-tac-shaped, and rotating saucer-like objects that performed incredible maneuvers and accelerated at hypersonic speeds. There are many eyewitness accounts of UAPs from both amateur and professional observers, such as pilots, radar operators, astronauts, journalists, researchers, and ordinary citizens. Some of these accounts have been recorded on video or audio tapes, while others have been written or verbal reports. Some of these accounts are consistent and credible, while others are contradictory or dubious. Some of these accounts have been verified or corroborated by other sources, while others have been dismissed or debunked by experts. These are some of the main aspects of the historical part of UAPs that you might find interesting. I hope this information has been helpful for you. Those who have studied the Bible know the story of creation, which does not mention anywhere about any other world or life except the planet Earth. So what does all these sightings mean to the human race? Are we alone in the universe? According to eyewitness report presented to the U.S. Congress on UAPs, here is a summary. The eyewitness report was given by David Grush, a former military intelligence officer who served as a representative on 2 Pentagon task forces investigating UAPs until earlier this year. He appeared before the House Oversight Committee's National Security Subcommittee on July 28, 2023, alongside 2 former fighter pilots who had first-hand experience with UAPs. Grush told lawmakers that he was informed of a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program. During the course of his work examining classified programs, he said he was denied access to those programs when he requested it, and accused the military of misappropriating funds to shield these operations from congressional oversight. He also said he had interviewed officials who had direct knowledge of aircraft with non-human origins, and that so-called biologics were recovered from some sea. Grush's testimony was based on his own investigation and analysis of UAP data, as well as his interactions with other officials and experts who had access to classified information. He said he was not authorized to disclose any specific details or evidence, but he urged Congress to demand more transparency and accountability from the executive branch on UAP issues. Grush's testimony was met with skepticism and curiosity by some lawmakers, who questioned how Congress should go about investigating the remarkable allegations. Some have expressed concern about the potential threat posed by UAPs to national security and aviation safety, while others wondered about the implications of UAPs for science. Grush's testimony was one of the latest developments in the growing interest and attention on UAPs by Congress and the public. In June 2021, the Pentagon released an unclassified report on UAPs to Congress, acknowledging that UAPs pose a challenge to U.S. airspace and national security, but providing no definitive answers or explanations for their nature. In September 2021, the House Armed Services Committee approved an amendment to create a permanent office within the Pentagon to investigate UAPs. This is Mike James and this Wenyeji TV. The producer is James Wetaka, wishing you thoughtful day.
Here at Wenyeji TV, we are dedicated to bringing you in-depth coverage of the latest news, events, and stories from around the world. Our team of passionate journalists, reporters, and documentary filmmakers work tirelessly to provide you with accurate, unbiased, and thought-provoking content.